So Alaska Cares is the child advocacy center that serves the Anchorage area and also statewide when we have complex cases. The reality is the majority of these cases, the abuse is happening in the home from family members that are closest to these children. It's happening with stepdad, it's happening with dad, it's happening with grandpa, grandma, aunt, uncle. Majority of the time, that's who's perpetrating this abuse on these children. So I think parents just need to learn to talk with their kids. I don't think kids are all that uncomfortable with that type of talk. I mean, you have to do it in a way that's somewhat neutral and respectful, and not bring your own bias into that conversation. But I also understand that it for adults it's uncomfortable. A lot of times for children it's not. So the other story I had was about resilience of a victim that I worked with extensively. So, and I'll call her Maria. Her stepdad started sexually abusing her when she was 5. She lived in a very dysfunctional family. There was domestic violence, physical abuse from stepdad. And then one of the most, I think, impactful things for her was how her mom responded to the abuse that was happening. She allowed it to happen, and not only that, would leave her stepdad due to the domestic violence, but continue to go back to him. So Maria went through these several processes of these horrible things happening to her, her mom telling her, we're going to get away, and they do for a short period of time, and then being put right back in that situation where the abuse started up again. And she finally, really through education in school, learned that what was happening to her was not okay. Probably the most amazing part of her story is that she is now a nurse and has a family. She survived probably some of the most horrific things you could possibly go through, and yet now, today, she is healthy. She's a good mom. She's a good wife. And I think we all have, people in this line of work have stories of those victims that are just incredibly resilient no matter what they went through.